You know, maybe this podcast will actually make you interesting.
Whoa!
Damn.
Okay, shots fired. My god.
I think you're very interesting, Harry. If
Thank
my
you.
opinion means anything.
Hello and welcome to Hobbyhorses, an infodub podcast. I'm the first third of your host, Richard.
And I'm the second third of your host, Ingharad.
And I'm the third of your hosts, Thea.
One day we'll get through that intro without anyone laughing, and do it very seriously.
My mind blanked. I was like, I haven't been the third in a while, and I was like, what?
You're like, what comes after 2/3?
No, I was trying to think of I was like, because I remember on all the editing I did, Richard said the thirst for a while, and I was like, do I say the thirst? That sounded too much like first, and then so I said it the right way. But that was why I giggled, because I had a minute of crisis where I was like, I knew I was coming up, but I had to decide what I was saying.
I'm glad that your crisis response is laughter. I think that's very Thea.
Laughter is my response to mostly everything. I laugh when I'm nervous, when I feel awkward, But the funny thing is, I don't often laugh at really well thought out jokes. Like, I just kind of... I'm like, oh, that's clever. But I don't laugh at it. I only, genuinely laugh at, really either stupid stuff, physical comedy, or, stuff that just doesn't make any sense. That generally, that's what gets me.
Richard, what would you say your humor profile is? What's your favorite type of funny?
Ooh. I don't know. I like the kind of the wit. I do like kind of like a dry wit.
The wit.
I'm partial to a wit, you know.
What about you? Ingharad, now you have to share. What did you call it? The humor profile?
Humor profile?
Humor profile?
I think...
This is the important stuff.
I mean, it depends. I think I can laugh at a lot of stuff. I think, stupid jokes, but I also like wit. I'll always laugh at a dirty joke. I'm juvenile like that. But I will never laugh at potty humor. Even as a child, I was always like, ew, I don't like that. So
yeah, I've never found it particularly... I think as a child I did, but now I'm just like, it's kind of gross.
It's like, and it's not even because I'm too good for it, because someone will be like, penis, and I'll be like, ha ha ha. But if someone's like, ha ha, farts, I'm like, what are you doing? What even are you doing?
I feel like it depends
your
on
life choices.
The delivery and the way it's set up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It definitely does.
Anyway, how was your week, Queen Thea?
It's been pretty good.
Okay, great. Now asking about...
Yeah, okay, so let's get to this goal
exciting
that you couldn't say anything. Tell us about your week.
Okay, well, it wasn't that. Okay.
But this gold that he wouldn't tell me outside of the podcast.
I was mostly kidding. It's most silver. I went on a business trip. That's the most interesting thing I did.
Yes,
How was your business trip?
It was good. I got to see people.
I'm glad it wasn't bad.
You got to see people. Seeing people's nice.
Yeah, I got to work.
the height of luxury.
Ooh.
I did a presentation.
Ooh.
Did it go? How long? Tell Thea how long your presentation
70
was.
people or something. Well, it was an all-day presentation, but I only did an hour section of it.
Jeez.
He presented for an hour. That's too much. And he told everyone off.
But people liked my presentation. I did.
What do you mean? What do you mean you told everyone off?
So I was doing a demo of our technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people weren't really paying attention, and so I instinctively raised my hand, and I was like, "I need everyone's eyes on me, please."
Like they're children. Oh my gosh! Wait, that's great.
Richard. You can take the middle school teacher out of the middle school, but you can never take them out of themselves.
I had a similar. Yesterday, I worked a kid's birthday party for a bunch of 6 and 4-year-olds. which they were very cute, but it's very hard to teach. For context, I work as a painting instructor, and so it's hard to teach 6-year-olds. I guess kind of after a while they stop listening to me and they just want to do their own thing. So then near the end, I have like only a couple of these like slightly older ones that are still following along, and the rest are going and getting pizza. And so I'm trying to keep it together. I'm like, okay.
You know, if I was to be with one of in that group, I would probably just go and get pizza as well. So,
Yeah.
you know,
But they were
pizza's
very
good.
There was one poor kid who immediately, I had just done my little intro, in the very first step, he had too much water on his brush and it dripped, and I was like, okay, so our very first step, we're gonna put green on our canvas, and then I immediately heard a kid go, I ruined it!
Oh.
He's like, I can't do this, it's stressing me out. And like the way he said it, I was like, I must give props to his mom, because it's very clear that she's trying to practice having him like vocalize his emotions and why he's reacting, because he was like, I can't handle this because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, kid, you're 6. Oh my gosh. Pressure is already on. And I was like, it's okay, you didn't ruin it. And then he started having fun later, and
that's
it was
that's good.
the mom. I heard his mom across the room go, is that my kid who's immediately crying? And she came over and was like, okay.
But does anyone want to ask me any questions about my business trip?
I already know a lot about what happened on your business trip. Hey, Richard.
I stayed in a hotel.
Which hotel, Richard? Which hotel did you stay at? Did it start with an M?
I stayed at the... Yes, it did.
Richard, what is the very exciting thing that you want to tell us? It's okay, you could just tell us, because I don't know.
I don't really even have anything very exciting.
No, I can keep coming back.
He's got a little anecdote.
I'm just excited that I went, I guess.
He's got a little anecdote.
Yeah, do you want my little anecdote?
Tell Thea your little anecdote.
Alright. Okay. So, I was heading back, I think it was Thursday night, and there was another coworker I had who was staying at the hotel, right? I texted them before, and I was like, where should I stay? And they were like, the Marriott's nice, and I'm like, okay. So I signed up to sign at the Marriott. So they give me a ride to the Marriott, and we're heading towards the Marriott, and I'm thinking, this doesn't look right. But they were like, oh, this doesn't look right, and I'm like, okay, good. So they didn't think it looked right either, and so I was like, okay, cool. So eventually we get to the Marriott, and I walk in, and I realize that I'm at a different Marriott.
Wait.
He got a ride with this person being like, oh, we're both staying at the Marriott. And then he's like, that's not my Marriott.
Yeah, I walked into the lobby, and I was like, something's wrong. So then I had to get an Uber.
The vibes aren't right.
From one Marriott to another Marriott.
Your spidey senses were going off. You were like,
But I also spent the day in New York City on Saturday. So
that's
that was
exciting.
Nice.
You hung out with your physicist friend?
Yes, my physicist friend.
He's a
Very
friend
exciting.
and he does physics.
His physicist friend's girlfriend as well.
Who's his?
All the physicists.
The physicist friend's girlfriend.
No, that implies that you're the physicist's friend.
Wait.
You said the physicist
friend.
friend's girlfriend.
No, the physicist friend.
I thought you were saying the physicist's friend's girlfriend, and I was like, that's one degree.
It was friend apostrophe S.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was physicist apostrophe S. Friend apostrophe S.
No.
Girlfriend. That was one too many S's in my interpretation.
Yes, that was confusing, and I apologize.
Thank you. I'm glad that you apologized.
And then I got a little model marble track that I've been building today. I've been spending my entire day building a little marble, put it together track, so that's been fun.
I worked today. It was not...
Where you were building marbles, I was putting bread on the table.
When Harriet came back, and she was like, aren't you supposed to be at work?
I did.
I'm like, no, it's a Sunday.
And I was like, oh. Sundays are Mondays to me. Richard, did you pay the rent? This is nothing to do. Okay, good.
Our banter section is going a little off the rails here.
No, sorry.
Did you load the dishwasher?
Did you? I not today.
Did you empty the dishwasher?
No, I didn't. Don't at me. All right. Did you vacuum, Richard?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, Richard, what's today's topic that you wouldn't tell me?
Oh yes, it's a mystery topic. Drum roll, please.
The dramatic mystery topic that you wouldn't reveal.
Well, first of all, I want to hear what you think the topic is going to be. See if you can guess it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Thea, see if you can guess it.
Come on, Thea. This is a test on how well you know me.
Well, I remember the last thing you said. You might do it on that. Oh gosh, what was it called? Girl Missing or whatever.
Lonely Girl 15.
Lonely Girl 15. That's what I was thinking of. That was one of the things I'd heard you say. You pondered that you might do.
It's not on Lonely Girl 15, even though I think that's a great idea because I completely forgot.
Is it on H Bomber Guy? You seem to like him.
Not.
You hype him up.
I do like H. If you haven't yet watched H Bomber Guy's videos,
I don't even know
highly
who the H
recommend
Bomber
them.
Guy is.
We've been sponsored by H
YouTube
Bomber Guy.
video essays.
Okay.
That are very good. Though they take a while to make. I think it's been like 2 years since the last one he published.
Jeez.
They're like kind of documentary-esque.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you should see them. The one about the origin of the Roblox oof sound effect. The 3-hour video about the Roblox oof sound effect is very good.
Okay.
I didn't even know you could do 3 hours on that.
I guess there's a lot of content to cover.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, what is the actual... we've had 2 guesses. What is the actual...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, drum roll,
I'm going to talk about... board games!
Oh!
Hey! That's a very broad topic.
I honestly
so I was
should have
actually
seen it coming, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the reason that I chose it is like I had a bunch of games that I was like, oh, I could talk about this and we could go like in depth, and I was like, would anyone care? Would anyone have anything to say about this? They'd be like, oh, okay. So I thought I would just talk about it as a general like genre.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't really. This is. I have very little structure. I have a game prepared.
Okay.
Which is trivia. So.
Oh no. I thought you were literally just gonna have us play like Monopoly or something.
How would we do audio only Monopoly?
I'm
rolling the dice. I got a 7.
Good job.
I'm gonna go land on. You know what? I'll put that in the trivia. Whatever the 7th space in Monopoly is.
Yeah, Richard.
Get it.
Richard perpetually just has a Monopoly board open next to him.
Yeah, everyone knows this.
Monopoly.
It's like his. It's his secret companion. It floats around with magic and like just always lambs next to him.
Yeah, you're in a secret relationship with the Monopoly man himself.
Wow, Richard,
So anyway,
you've been holding out on me. I'm sure the Monopoly land is loaded.
How do you think he's paying for rent?
So I've been I like board games as I think has probably been mentioned before on this podcast.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know actually if this has been discussed on the podcast. Richard, can you explain what some of your favorite board games are and your history?
I thought you were gonna say what a board game is.
Well, I feel people. I mean, you can do that. I feel like people. It's kind of self-explanatory.
A board game is a game that you play, usually with other people using typically analog components.
Okay, got that Wikipedia knowledge.
It typically has a set of rules, and there's usually one or multiple winners at the end of it.
Okay.
Thank you for that explanation.
I appreciate that. That was very succinct.
So yeah, what's some of my favorite board games? That's a great question. So I love games where you can lie to people.
He does. He does enjoy those.
Psychopath.
I love lying to people. I know. Look, it lets you be psychopath. Like you're not hurting anyone, right?
Psychopath light.
You're gonna get canceled. We can't keep doing this.
What do you mean keep doing this?
Well, I edited the last one where you talked about how you liked killing the mice.
I did not say I liked killing the mice.
Oh no. Okay, so we're just slowly using this podcast to diagnose Richard as a psychopath, is what's happening.
Look, it's not the first time I've been diagnosed as a psychopath.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What?
So I have board games. So...
Anyway, continue.
So some of my favorite board games are ones that involve me to lie. So there's one that's very similar to Mafia that I very much like, and I have made you guys play it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the game's went pretty good. I mean, the game, it wasn't really like the best audience for it, but I still think it was enjoyable.
Is it called Is it Werewolf?
It's Blood in the Clock Tower.
Oh, Blood in the Clock Tower. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that. We played that at the party. Remember the...
Chelsea's. Yeah.
Oh, the Mafia with all the rules.
Yeah, yes. That one.
Okay.
And
Mafia,
I kept
but they hand you a special rule sheet.
I kept on being the Mafia. I was the Mafia like 3 times.
But anyway, that's one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's so fun just to...
That one was pretty fun.
Have the different roles that interact with each other. Like, did you have to lie to people? You know, you're either a detective trying to figure everything out, or you're, evil. You get to lie to everyone and feel like an evil mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of my favorite games. Other favorite games, I really like Secret Hitler.
Oh God, the canceling is coming again.
What is Secret Hitler?
Oh, I've never heard of Secret Hitler.
No.
So Secret Hitler is
I like
a game
how Richard says this as if it's so mainstream. Everybody on their own just playing Secret Hitler. I've only ever seen you play it.
my therapist, this old Jewish guy, that I really like Secret Hitler, and he just like the look on his face, and I was like, Hitler's the bad guy, and he was like, good.
Oh my God, Richard.
Well, I don't know. I don't think about it. But anyway, the Hitler is supposed to be bad, to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, some people are fascists, one person's Hitler, and you're voting for bills, very basically. And the fascists are trying to sneakily put in fascist bills.
Oh my gosh, it's like real life.
I know, I was going to just say, it's the U.S. government, except they're not doing it secretly.
It was created in 2016 as a response to Donald Trump's. Yep.
We're still here.
That makes sense. Oh, we're still in the house. We can't leave the house.
Again!
Oh my God.
What are some of my other favorites? Twilight Imperium is one I played a lot.
How long does that one take, Richard?
Like 10 hours, probably.
Casual.
Is it probably
good?
Casual. It can take up to... probably the longest game I've played has been like 15.
The idea of doing 15 hours of any one task is exhausting to me.
Look, I mean, you're not... Well, okay, sure. I mean, you're not, you're not paying... You're not doing stuff the whole time. Everyone's got their own, turn. So, half the time you're just sitting there talking to people.
Okay.
You're not always...
But my problem is I get, bored. If I'm playing a board game, I feel like I either have to be actively involved or I can't do it. If I am waiting... I think both of you have played board games with me before. If I am waiting for my turn for a long time, I just completely tune out. And then it's really hard for me to get back in again. So, 15-hour games would not be my forte. Nor would the, multi-day strategy games that Richard plays. Like Diplomacy.
Oh, yeah, so Diplomacy, another one of my favorite games. Thank you, Harold. I'm playing some games online right now.
Who are you in Diplomacy? What country are you?
I'm actually playing 3 different games.
Oh, my God.
Diplomacy is a... Diplomacy is a war game where set during World War I, and it's very simplified. Sort of the idea is you can think about what if you had chess, but you had 7 players. And so
that's the most disgusting sentence you've said in your life.
Figure out who they're like allying with, right? Because like if you start killing someone and someone starts killing you, like you need to form alliances and stuff like that. So that's my description of diplomacy. Chess with 7 players.
Fun.
Debatable.
But it's a super fun game. And I'm playing currently France. I'm doing pretty well at France, Italy, which is also going all right, and Turkey, which is also going. So all of them are going pretty good. All right, give me a second. I'll give you a fun fact. I have a bunch for when I was doing research for the trivia anyway. So everyone knows that one.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, okay. See if you know this one.
Okay.
What was the original name for Monopoly?
I don't know.
Capitalism? Oh, okay. I don't know.
Alright. No. Okay, I guess everyone doesn't know that.
No, Richard, we don't know anything about board games. I feel like maybe if you say I'll hear of it.
I've heard the original name once upon a time, but I honestly don't remember.
It was called the Landlord's Game.
The Landlord's Game.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have gotten that in a million years. I did not know that. All right, the Landlord's Game.
All right, here's a piece of trivia. In the original version of Cluedo, in America it's called Clue.
Boo, America, boo. My loyalty lies with the crown. No, sorry, I'm kidding. That's
there was a room called the Gun Room.
Did it just have guns in it?
I guess so.
I mean, I guess some rich people have weird rooms, Mm-hmm. I mean, that reminds me of, like... Sorry, this is not important. Go on.
Are you keeping in mind how long I edited last time?
I'm keeping in mind, I was just gonna relate it to an entirely, different topic, and I was like, this is not worth the tangent. This is not interesting enough for me to go into right now, so I'm just gonna stay away.
Maybe this podcast will actually make you interesting.
Whoa! Damn. Okay, shots fired. My God.
I think you're very interesting here.
Thank you.
Means anything.
Well, Richard, you better find a way to make board games interesting.
Okay.
Okay, that's a challenge. Go.
Okay.
Jeez, this episode is just you and Richard's inner, fighting right now. You were talking about the rent, the dishes.
He didn't pay the rent.
Shots fired.
I came home and there was a thing. There was a little packet on my doorstep, and it was like, "You're going to evict you because you didn't pay the rent." And then I called Richard, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta do that."
And then I forgot, and then she had to call me again.
I had to call him a second time, Thea.
Well, it sounds like to me like you gotta pay the rent.
Anyway, board games.
Board games!
I think they're really... Okay. I don't even know why I like them. That was the sort of thing I was trying to think about.
Okay,
I think they... Okay. I think the thing that I like most about them is they give a chance to socialize.
Yes.
While also kind of giving you something to actually focus on.
Mm-hmm.
You go to people and you're like, we're gonna hang out. And then you're like, well... What do we do now?
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're going for board games, especially for strangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can meet a bunch of people and you don't have to talk. You just sit there, you do the thing. There's no expectation that you have to talk, but you can. So it's a social lubricant, I think, in a lot of ways.
I feel like a lot of people use alcohol for the same thing.
They do.
Richard's sober though, so he's like, "Damn, I gotta pull out the Monopoly board." I will say,
I mean, honestly, I think it is. Yeah.
I feel like I completely agree, but I think I like a completely different genre of board games to you. You like really long strategy games, and I love a good party game, personally. I don't know, but I agree with you that I think recently I've been more exposed to the inherent funness of board games.
I think that's my
it's
corruption.
It's definitely your influence.
living in the same apartment again. Or the same, under the same roof. The board games are spreading.
Yes. We have a whole, our parents, as a housewarming gift, bought both of us a bookshelf. I've put in like about 2 shelves of like books and miscellaneous trinkets, and the rest of it's empty. Richard's shelf is literally like bulging, like it's out of room.
Look, I don't even have that many games. Like, I honestly I don't really buy games like at all.
He says bulging. I tell you, bulging.
Well, a lot of them are free things that I won at tournaments.
He goes to game tournaments. Oh yeah, Richard, talk about game tournaments. That's an interesting thing that like a lot of people I feel like don't go to.
Okay. In more conventions. But yeah. Conventions are a ton of fun. I love conventions. Like there's a couple, I've been to some local ones. There's one called PAX Unplugged, which is a big one in Philly. That I really liked. There's so many people who are interested in different things. And you can go and there's like events, there's speakers, you can play things, and again, like I said, it's such the social lubrication. So lubricated is this place.
Why that word?
You and our Karen's vocabulary. Your Karen's talking about the bulging games, and you're talking about the social lubrication. Jeez, y'all need to chill.
It's so just sorry. Like it's so lubricated that you can just like go up to people and you can start just playing things with them. I think that's great.
Yeah, Richard loves that. Ew.
Probably one of my favorite sections is there's a game like an indie game place where people are like actually playtesting and developing their own games. And you can go and you can play the games there and like talk to the actual designer who's there, and they ask your thoughts and stuff like that, and like,
that's
you
really
write
cool.
them down. Yeah. So I've got my name. Well, at least I've been told that I'm gonna have my name in a couple rule books. As like in the thanks section. So.
Really?
I don't know if they're actually gonna do that. Yeah.
Well, you gotta buy the game now to find out. Okay, maybe that was just like a tactic though, so that everyone would buy the game, being like, my name's on this game.
Maybe.
Just guaranteeing a bunch of customers.
Games, so,
You don't remember the name of the game with the name?
The name of the game of the name.
It's all about the name of the game.
You know, name Game Richard? My god. What a disappointment.
But I think board games are interesting because they're both a very general thing that like everyone does, and also like a very niche hobby.
Yeah.
In a weird way, right?
I think it depends, because I think there's some games that are very easy to follow along. Like, you don't really have to think, and so I think those are generally, and those like party games, like I think there's a couple.
Look, everyone loves a good game of Pictionary, alright?
Yeah.
You pull it out, you make fun of people who can't draw, you ooh and ah the people who can. It's good fun.
And then there's games that are like, you pull out 50 rule books, and there's like, everyone studies a certain strategy, and I think those are more of the niche ones, when you have to actually like, study or practice the game you're playing. If anyone can kind of just like do it, I think those are more widespread, and then the ones that require a little more effort probably have a more niche fan base, is sort of my gut feeling.
Both yes and no. You know, for a game to be good, obviously it doesn't have to be complicated.
Yeah.
Many of the best games are not.
Yeah.
But I also think that some complicated games, like I would argue Monopoly is fairly complicated, or Clue is probably fairly complicated as well.
I guess so,
it's just, you know, they're just so ingrained within our culture, right? That it's just
everyone knows
you roll dice and then you move these squares and then you get it just makes sense to people, because like
the more games you play, the more you understand. It's sort of it's very
it's like video games.
It's uphill at the beginning, and then you sort of reach a point where you suddenly understand enough rules that learning more things is easier, because it's going back to patterns that you have seen before, whereas before it was not.
Yeah.
There's only so many mechanics that you can have.
I mean, there are a lot of mechanics.
That's true.
But there are only so many.
Most games have rule books and cards and dice and little pieces. Sometimes you move the little pieces.
Wait, there's a lot of things you can do with rule books, dice, and cards, and little pieces.
That's true. There are. Sometimes they mix in a little, like a pencil and a sheet. If you're feeling crazy.
My family recently got really into scattergories.
I love a good scattergory.
I realized we are very, very competitive in scattergories. I say all of us. I think I'm the most competitive. I have this thing where I'm not competitive until I am, and then it consumes me, and I'm not very fun to be around anymore. I remember we were playing, and my mom kept trying to go for the double word. And so, she kind of stretch it a little bit.
Yeah, she was going for that alliteration point.
Yeah, a little alliteration. And I remember one, I got really annoyed because it was like the name. First off, it was like what was it? A notorious person. And she said, I don't remember she said Mr. Rogers. And it was for the letter M. And I said that shouldn't count. One, because notorious has a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Two, Mr. isn't his name. it's the you can just put like Mr. everything. And everyone was like, no, I mean I think it's kind of his title. And I was like, no.
I was playing categories. My current job is I work with elderly people, like caretaking. I do like home health, but I was playing categories with one of my old people, and I kept trying to like not be competitive because I was like, she has dementia. You can't do that. I was like, she would like come up with something, and I would be like, are you like sure that fits into the category though? Because I said this, and I think that fits a little better into the category. And I was like, no, okay. I can't. She can have it. She can have it.
Yeah, anything else on board games, Richard?
I think it's just something that I wanted to say that I really enjoy.
You just wanted to inform people?
Yeah.
I did just want to inform people.
What would you say, would you like to, I don't know if we already sort of talked about it, but your top 3 board games of all time?
If you had to be trapped on a desert island, and you could only play three board games.
Third, I'm going to play Secret Hitler.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I will say something about Richard when he plays board games. I have noticed that because he likes manipulating people so much, he is always a target. Like,
oh, absolutely.
It's just his face. It's his aura. It's his presence.
His aura.
Yeah.
The board game aura.
And I've kind of realized, like, I could probably be better if I didn't do that, but, like, that's the fun, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, don't take the fun out of it, you know? I would say the fun isn't winning, it's playing. I don't know. For me, I feel like, well, the fun's a little bit winning.
Number two is Twilight Imperium.
Okay.
It's, you know, it's just you're all in. It's very interesting. Like, it's massive. Like, that's the whole appeal of this game is it's way too big. Literally, the way they designed this game was they found the biggest box that they could, and we're like, we're gonna make it fill this box.
Are you serious?
That was the design. That was how they started designing this game.
Oh my gosh. They're like, no, bigger is better. We're going all
And you know
in.
how they started designing the latest edition of the game? They took 2 3rd edition boxes, and they taped them together, and they said, this is gonna be the size of the 4th edition box.
Oh my goodness. Wait, is the 3rd edition box the box that we have?
No, we don't have, we have the expansion. That's the expansion box.
How big is it compared to the expansion box?
The expansion box is much smaller than the box for the actual game.
What? The expansion box is huge!
Do you want to explain to all the people what Twilight Imperium is?
There's 6 different factions, which are a different spacefaring civilization, and they all have really cool flavor.
They're tasty little guys.
There's, like, the science fish, who are obsessed with science and progress. There's the old remnants of an empire turned into robots that are trying to conquer all.
Can I see if I remember them all? I'm not going to, but I want to see if I can...
You're definitely going to remember all.
Okay, there's the guys that are lions, the lion men.
Correct, lion merchants.
There are the ones that are two different species that work together. Like a monkey and a cheetah?
Yes, a monkey and like a leopardy thing. Yeah,
okay, I got that one. There's the giant turtles that are wise.
Yes.
There's the
peaceful turtles.
The ones that are made out of gas.
Yes, the muant.
Wow,
you're doing pretty well.
I know. Now I've run out. There's the
there
Borg.
There are fire people that were enslaved by the science lizards. The muant.
There's the Borg.
Yes. There's actually 2 Borgs.
Oh, there's 2
Borg
Borgs.
1 and Borg 2.
Okay. I think that's it. That's all I can remember. Wait, snake people? Snake people?
Yes, the sexy snake people.
The sexy snake people. Yeah, sexy snakes.
Psychically manipulate everyone. They're sexy snakes.
Me and Richard have been playing Gloomhaven recently.
We have.
Gloomhaven is kind of like D&D, but a little bit more technical. Instead of, it's less roleplay focused, and instead of having the player sheets, you have like cards when you get into fights.
And it's much more structured. I mean, the campaign is in the game, right? So it's not like
it's not open world.
We've currently been dragged down to hell and been offered a deal by the demon lord.
Yeah.
To do a quest for him or die. So
I guess we're gonna do a quest for him.
Was that your third favorite game, or sorry, your?
That was my second favorite.
Oh, second favorite. Okay.
So it was Secret Hitler, then it was Twilight Imperium.
Ooh, what's your first favorite? I have a guess.
It's probably,
Democracy?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy?
It's not. It's diplomacy.
It's what?
It's probably... It's not diplomacy.
Okay.
The game is called Diplomacy, but it isn't diplomacy.
Right, okay. Sorry, I got really confused.
Probably Blood in the Clock Tower.
Okay, okay.
It's the only game where I have stripped to the rules as trivia questions.
The only game where I have stripped.
And that's why it's your favorite? That cherished memory?
I think it's also a very good game.
But I like how you listed that as why it's your your first favorite game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only game where you can strip to the rules as trivia.
Well, no, you could strip to many games. It's the only one that I have personally stripped to.
I think I would say you're probably the first to do that. I would doubt that there is another person out there that was like, yeah, let's...
Alright, I'd like to clarify here that I don't think you actually have stripped to this game. I think you were saying that you can strip down the rules.
No, he was saying he did.
Yeah, no, I did.
You stripped to this... Oh my god, with... Oh, I remember that! You told me about that!
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
It was his idea, not mine.
Oh my god.
Oh, now it's on our podcast.
I mean, how? I don't even know how you'd do that. How would you actually, I don't want to know. I
mean, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
I'll tell you. So they have a trivia online to help to learn how to DM the game, and so we did the trivia. But anytime we got a question wrong, we stripped.
Okay, well, I feel we should move on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm being mentally scarred.
And Carrie's feeling unsafe.
I am. I don't feel safe at home.
What other parts besides that fun fact? What other reasons make it your first favorite game?
It's just a game it's very popular. A lot of people play it, especially at these kind of conventions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very fun to play, and I just enjoy the thrill of, having something to being, like I said, lying to people. And,
oh my god.
Or detecting, or like grilling people and being like, I think you're evil, and then you find out like they're not evil, and it's like, oh my gosh, or or you find out they are evil, and you're like, yes, I got them, I nailed them, So I'm curious, like, what would you guys say is your equivalent for that, like, social lubrication, right? When you want to get lubed up socially. And you want to, like, slide into a game, right? It's like, what is...
Not slide into a game. I'm just imagining...
Okay, sorry, fine.
Sorry, I'm just imagining us, like, covered in lube going... just sliding into the game right now.
I like games that are, like, wordplay, or, like... I don't know how to phrase it, like,
Except for code names. Fuck code names. I'm so bad at that game. I can never, ever figure out how to connect goddamn 2 words, let alone 3 or 4 words. How am I supposed to do that?
Like, I'm a big fan of, as I mentioned, categories, codename, Scrabble.
I remember I invited my friend over for New Year's, and she decided to stay the night. And then the next day, I was like, I don't know what we should do. So I made her play Boggle for like an hour. To be fair, Boggle, pretty fun game.
Didn't you say you made someone play Carcassonne?
That was the same. After we got bored of Boggle, I introduced Carcassonne.
Alright. I am going to get started, I think, on our trivia game. Are you ready?
Trivia.
Alright, there are, let me count.
Mm-hmm.
There are 12 questions.
12.
The final question is worth 3 points.
Ooh.
So.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Mm-hmm.
I like to say I'll stop,
right.
but he's doing the same thing. You're
I
like,
never said you have to
I know
stop.
it's too much.
I mean, you should, but I never said.
I will keep score.
Alright.
On my little notepad here.
So, question number 1. What bird-themed engine builder is one of the most popular by a female designer, winning the Kennerspiel des Jahres award? I definitely pronounced that correctly.
Jeez, what on earth did you just say?
I know the answer. We've played this. Oh, what's it called? It's literally on my shelf. It's right there.
Can you read it one more time?
See it through the wall.
What?
What bird-themed engine builder is one of the most popular by a female
Oh, I know
designer,
it. I remember.
winning the Kennerspiel des Jahres, the most prestigious board game award?
I know the answer.
Alright. Next question. Briefly describe what a legacy game is. Such as
why
Pandemic
is this a
Legacy
goddamn essay question, Richard?
or Risk Legacy. Briefly describe. Whoever gets closest wins a point.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
What medieval walled city has a game named after it?
I know this one.
Mm-hmm.
We went there.
Next. A YouTube channel, I think it's called Ham or something, did a tournament where they're discussing they had let the public vote for the worst board game. Which of these 3 won the title of worst board game of the top 3? Was it the rock, paper, scissors game? A game where you have little pieces of a little plastic rock, paper, and scissors that you can put in a holder to play rock, paper, scissors.
That's pretty bad. Pretty useless.
Campaign for North Africa. A game which is estimated to take about 60,000 hours to complete.
Too many.
Yes.
It is so detailed
how many,
that you have to name...
What is 60,000 hours? Like, what is that in, like, days?
Half the amount of hours someone spends working in their lifetime.
Jeez.
What? So that's like
can't be possible.
30 years.
That can't.
It also
be
requires
possible.
10 people to play.
That's never gonna happen.
This can't be possible.
Okay, so that's just it's stupid. Okay. Yeah, that's worse.
All
in
of
my
the
opinion.
playtesters quit before finishing the game, and there is no recorded game that has actually gone to completion.
Yeah, duh.
But what was the third option?
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
The third option is Adultery. A game where you spin a spinner to get time points, and then use them to spend time in a closet with a member of the other sex.
Okay. I mean, sure, that's just stupid, but like, whatever.
Isn't that just 7 minutes in heaven, but with a timer?
Spin it.
Yeah, it's a spinner. But technically 7 minutes in heaven I don't think has to be with the opposite sex.
I guess.
No, this game specifically has in its rules it has to be the opposite
I've never
sex.
played 7 minutes in heaven, so I don't know.
The first time someone was explaining to me what that was, I thought it was really stupid.
Yeah, well, you're asexual, so I feel like that makes sense. You're like, why would you want to sit in a closet for 7 minutes?
Well, still, it seems impractical. Like, just like, if you want to do something with someone, I don't think you need an excuse to go into a closet.
Yes, you do when you're in high school.
I guess it is a high school game.
Alright.
But it's still so strange to me.
What game that is one of the most popular ever on Kickstarter has the sequel named Frosthaven? What is the name of the original game that Frosthaven is the sequel for?
Oh, gosh.
Nemesis is a game that's described as, quote, a semi-cooperative game in which you and your crewmates must survive on a ship infested with hostile organisms.
Okay.
It is very famous for being a very clear knockoff of a famous franchise. What famous franchise is it a knockoff of?
Okay. I think I know.
Alright. What party game was created by the famous designer of Secret Hitler?
I don't know.
I
don't know anything about board games.
I'm just writing down a famous party game.
Next. What is the twist in Betrayal at the House on the Hill that happens during the middle of the game? What changes?
Oh god, we've played this. We've played this multiple times, and I don't remember. I truly do not remember what happens. You remember? Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm just writing down the first thing that comes into my head, and I'm probably gonna be so wrong. It's gonna be embarrassing.
Next question. What 1995 game is credited as invigorating the modern hobby of board gaming?
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm answering these so dumb.
I just put down.
Next one.
Mm-hmm.
The strategy game Seven Wonders is unique because increasing the player count doesn't significantly increase the time to play. Why?
Why is what we're answering?
Yes.
This isn't trivia, Richard. This is a pop quiz.
I feel like I should have studied. I didn't know.
I wrote down an explanation. I remember you playing Seven Wonders. You were like, I'm the pyramids. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was.
What?
Next. Blood in the Clock Tower and The Resistance are both social deduction games in the vein of Werewolf and Mafia. What key feature did Blood in the Clock Tower and The Resistance introduce to social deduction?
Okay.
And the final question is, what country has the largest board game convention in the world?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna put something stupid, aren't I?
A country came to my head, and I don't know where it came from, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it popped up, so I'm just putting it down. You know, why not?
I'm gonna say it is not Azerbaijan.
God damn it! I'll go with
All right,
this one, I guess.
so hopefully you, and I guess the viewers as well, have had a chance to think about their answers to the questions.
Uh-huh.
Our first question And this was the one that I actually wrote out, like, verbosely, and then the rest I just wrote out as notes, so they became more and more me just saying it. What bird-themed engine builder is one of the most popular by a female designer, winning the Kennerspiel des Jahres?
I know it.
Alright, what is it?
Wingspan.
That is correct!
Yay!
Yeah, I put nothing for that. I literally had no idea.
Alright, next. What is a legacy game?
I said a remaster.
I will give this to... I will give out a point to whoever's the closest.
Okay, I said the second game in a series of... the second game in a series after, like, a popular game that has slight changes from the original.
Okay.
I said a remastered version of a popular game that improved the original.
Okay, so we said very similar thing.
Yeah.
I'm giving none of you a point.
What? Richard?
Even though I said I'd give someone a
You
point
said
because
you'd
you had
give
the same
someone a
answer. And you're both wrong.
What was it?
Alright, fine.
Changing my mind.
What is it?
A legacy game is a campaign game where every game you change the game. So, like, you'll draw new cards, you'll destroy cards, you, like, rip up cards as you go along.
Yeah, I would have never known that.
You discover new things. It's like it's a campaign board game.
Like D&D?
Is the idea. Sort of. So, like, for example, Risk Legacy, I think it was the first Legacy game, you're playing it, and, like, some player will, like, discover nukes, and now everyone has nukes the next game.
Oh, that's... Okay.
Like, that sort of thing.
That's interesting.
The previous games impact the new games. There's usually a storyline that you follow.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Alright, next. This was a pretty easy one. What medieval walled city has a game named after it?
Should we say it at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Carcassonne.
Alright. The next is which of those three games that I mentioned, the Rock, Paper, Scissors game, Campaign for North Africa, or Adultery, won worst board game of all time?
It had to be Campaign for North Africa.
If it's not, they're wrong.
You are wrong, it's Adultery.
Are you kidding me?
No! It should be Campaign for North Africa.
A game that used to, like, literally take 33 years to finish should not be above a game that's just a little bit spicy.
Like, I admit that the game is stupid, but, like, you can play it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, me and Thea disagree with that take. Formally.
I'll tell you as well that Adultery was first, and then the second worst was Rock, Paper, Scissors game.
Oh, come on! This is what's wrong with board game nerds. They're like, oh, well, it could have been a good game.
Okay,
it takes
I do want to point
years.
out that there was, like, 64 games, and it did come third.
Okay.
So, like, it wasn't, like, last, but yeah.
They were like, it's not, they were like, yeah, you can't play it technically. However, it's not, the gameplay itself isn't as bad as this other game that you can successfully play. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What famous board game preceded Frosthaven?
I said Stonehaven because I didn't know.
I said Gloomhaven.
Correct, it's Gloomhaven!
Oh.
Remember how I mentioned we've been playing that? Should have been paying better attention, Thea.
I forgot what the name of it was.
Next is what franchise is Nemesis? A game where you're working around a ship, trying to avoid hostile organisms. What franchise is it a ripoff of?
I guessed Alien, but I wasn't sure.
Alright.
I guessed Battleship. I didn't know.
One of you is right.
Well, considering Richard laughed at my guess. I thought it might have just been like a really odd way to describe
Navy.
Shockingly, it's Alien.
Yay!
I forget that that's a board game.
Where are the hostile organisms? The other ship?
Yeah, the bombs, Richard. The bombs that are coming down on you. Those are the
All right, the next one is what popular party game was created by the creator of Secret Hitler?
I said Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
I said apples to apples. That was my give up guess because I thought it'd be funny.
The answer is indeed Cards Against Humanity.
Hey.
Good job, Beebos.
Thank you.
All right. Betrayal has what twist in the middle of the game?
I said one of the players becomes the villain, or like the enemy.
Maybe that is it. I don't remember. I
What
said
did you say?
the goal changes. Like the goal card.
So the goal does change, but one of the players becomes the villain is more accurate, as that is what happens. So I will give the point to Thea.
Yay!
Good job.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting points.
Good job.
Next one is what 1995 board game is credited as creating modern board gaming?
I said Monopoly.
I also said Monopoly!
From 1995.
I don't know when Monopoly was made.
I also said Monopoly!
Yay! Okay, Thea also said Monopoly.
Okay, so I literally started writing Dungeons and Dragons and then I realized that did not come out in 1995.
Yeah, no.
And so I crossed it out and I put Monopoly.
Alright.
So Monopoly came out in 1935.
Oh!
Whoa, okay.
Way off.
Wow, that was before D&D.
The 1995 board game is Catan.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that. I forget that Catan exists.
I actually don't really like Catan, but yeah. Alright, why does Seven Wonders not increase the amount of time it takes when there's more players?
I said because people play as all the wonders anyway.
What does that mean?
That means even if there's two players, they'll just split them up between them.
I said basically the same thing. I said that because there's only 7 wonders in the world.
You can't just say that, Thea. That's not how that works.
So you're both wrong.
Okay.
The answer is players take their turns at the same time.
Oh.
Okay, I guess.
That was a little bit of an evil question.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna
I was just curious what you guys would say. I thought it would be interesting to ask. Alright, next one is what mechanic did Blood in the Clock Tower and the Resistance introduce to social deduction games? Deduction games.
I said more roles than players? Question mark?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
I said
Werewolf often has more roles than players.
I said that dead players can still participate.
Oh god
damn it! That is correct.
Oh, he mentioned it during I didn't pay. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Come on, Ingrid. Come on.
And finally, where is the biggest board game convention in the world? I'll give you a hint, it's not the US.
I guessed Japan.
I said Germany.
That is correct.
It's Germany?
Okay.
Oh, you go.
It is. It is Eschenspiel.
Richard, you must have mentioned it, and as Bethany likes to say, it's slide 14, lower left-hand corner. I zoomed in.
Is this the famous thing she says?
She does! Slide 14, section 5, like she says that. Richard, you don't pay attention.
This is actually, by the way, why I included for the first question that it was the Kennerspiel Award. Because she won it at the largest board game convention.
Oh, look at that. Come in
Alright, so let's total
circle.
up the points. Hopefully people have been totaling the points, because I have not.
I have 4 and Ingrid has 3. So
No.
out of 12.
Alright.
Hey, no, I have 5.
Wait.
Which ones do you have?
I have
Wingspan,
Carcassonne, Gloomhaven, Cards Against Humanity, and Germany. 5.
That's correct, yeah.
Oh.
That's 5.
How did
Thea's
I miss
trying
that?
to cheat me.
I didn't put Gloomhaven on there. I don't know what was the 5th one? What did I miss?
Germany, and Cards Against...
Oh, that's because I didn't put it down yet.
Alright, I had Carcassonne, Wingspan, Gloomhaven, Cards Against Humanity, and Germany. I win!
Alright.
Sorry, I got a little much there. Sorry.
You don't win, because there's one final 3-point question.
Oh, okay.
There is a website known as Board Game Geek, where nerds such as myself rank board games.
Uh-huh.
I want you to give me 3 board games. Whoever can ever have the highest middle game in terms of popularity wins the 3 points.
What does that... Okay, so me and Thea are both going to choose 3 games. Then you're going to take our middle guesses.
Well, no. I'm going to take your 3 guesses and see which one's the most to least popular. And then your middle one, if your middle one's higher than Thea, you win.
Why are you doing it like this?
Why are you doing this?
It felt like a good way of doing it.
Okay.
My problem is I can only think of the games that we've talked about. I don't know any other games.
I will say that all of the ones that I have put down are ones that we have mentioned, at least in passing.
I will tell you, in the top 10, we have mentioned 2 of them. 3 of them. We've mentioned 3 in the top 10. Alright.
Trying to think of a game we haven't talked about, just to
spice it up.
Spice it into the mix.
I'm not being spicy. I'm bland, everybody. Alright? I'm like tomato soup. Okay? I'm British food level of bland right now, alright? I'm a Tesco curry.
Oh gosh. Okay. I didn't come up with an original one, but I have them.
Alright. Thea, list yours out.
I said Cards Against Humanity, Blood on the Clock Tower, and Werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I said 2 of the same ones as you did. I said Werewolf, Cards Against Humanity, and Pictionary. It's a classic.
Alright.
It's a staple.
It's a staple. So, let's start with Cards Against Humanity. Cards Against Humanity.
The typing is so aggressive.
Is ranked number 14,641st.
Holy crap.
So,
alright,
14,641st, okay.
Okay.
Werewolf is ranked number 2,749th.
Okay.
So, that means for each of you,
I know.
if you both get higher than Werewolf with your last answer, you'll both tie.
I don't have a good feeling. I feel, considering Cards Against Humanity is so low, I have a bad feeling about Pictionary. I feel...
Thea.
Okay.
Blood on the Clock Tower is ranked 67th.
God damn it, it's nerdy! I should have taken this into consideration. It's not the normies. I said it was a
site where nerds voted on board.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just... Guys, Pictionary's really good, okay?
Well, we'll find out how good they think it is.
It's not. No, it's going to be like 125,000th.
It is 993 and 5,000. 5,993. Which means, with Thea's middle of Werewolf and Inghar's middle of Pictionary, Thea wins the 3 points and wins the game!
I finally won a game. I said finally. I don't know if I've won any other games. No, wait, I did win the one against Richard because that's when he got all mad and wanted to end the episode.
So to say the 3 games you mentioned in the top 3 are Pandemic Legacy, Gloomhaven, and Twilight Imperium.
Really?
I should have put Twilight Imperium.
I almost put Gloomhaven, but I
almost put
didn't
Twilight
know
Imperium, and then I changed it because I was like, oh, that's too boring. We've been talking about it too much. Stupid inheritance. Stupid.
Yeah, we should have just realized these are just Richard clones and put his favorite game.
I know, we should have just put his favorite games on there.
What were we even thinking? Because he probably went down the list, like IMDb, and played them specifically because they're on the list. We're so foolish in here.
I haven't done that, but I have thought about it. So.
You fool. I'm talking to myself.
We are foolish.
We are foolish. We are foolish.
Yes. Well, now that you know your board game tastes are bad because you didn't pick the ones that the nerds.
I think that actually means the board games are good. Said. Personally, I think that's a positive. So to be fair, I'm really enjoying Gloomhaven. So.
Mm-hmm. So that's the highest rated game you've ever played at number 4. What's the? Now I'm looking to see the highest rated game Thea's ever played.
Hey, Pictionary beats out Cards Against Humanity though.
That's crazy.
It does. Cards Against Humanity is bad. I'm sorry, but it's bad.
It's fun.
No, it's fun like 2 times.
Not with the right people. It's all about delivery.
It is about delivery. It's also about like.
Thea, you ever played The Crew?
No.
Alright.
My board game experience is very, very small.
Have you ever played Crokinole?
No.
What the hell is a Crokinole?
What? There we go. Blood in the Clock Tower is the highest rated game that Thea's ever played.
Alright. Let's wrap it up.
I'm not editing this for any longer.
I swear to God.
No, I think before we should finish with a list of the top 100.
No.
Fields of Arle.
So I've been 1/3 of your host.
Clank, a deck building adventure.
And
Final
Thea's
Girl.
been 2/3 of your host.
Azul.
Thea.
And
5
Tribes,
Richard's been
the Djinns
3/3 of your host. Richard.
Race for the Galaxy.
Thanks for watching.
Kingdom Death Monster.
And stay obsessed.
The Crew. The Quest for Planet 9.
Clip clop.
Revive. Darwin's Journey.